Hello and welcome to my Valheim Forever world. Last time I got these labels done in the storage room, kind of got a little bit of organization started, so that was kind of nice. Also had my first raid on the island and had a nice surprise of a farm set up, so that was fun, building it in that little boat. So I am actually recording this on 316, so seeing Stone Cold Steve Austin just it really hits today. So today I feel like I just need to restock on a bunch of stuff, so I think I need to go to my boar farm and like kind of get that situated, get that going, because I'm gonna need sausages soon. I'm running low on blueberries. I have a black forest that I haven't really explored yet, so let's get started. Yeah, I'm recording this on March 16th. So in case you're not familiar, Stone Cold Steve Austin was a wrestler in, I think he was active in like the late 80s up until like early 2000s. So he was around when I was growing up. And his thing was Austin 316, and it's every March 16th. It's just his holiday. So this is first thing on my list. I think I mentioned it in the last one. Just getting this set up. There we go. Yeah, that way I can run back and forth between here and it's not annoying to like run all the way around, and then right here. Probably put this maybe right here for now till I get that situated, and we'll go from there. Okay, let's go home and get my rested bonus. Do I have any extra wood? Do not. That's okay. Yeah, get my rested bonus, kind of get some food situated. I don't really need my best foods today, because I'm really just wanting to, yeah, make sure that I have boar meat ready to go. I want to make sure I have blueberries restocked, so there we go. Go get all my stuff repaired. Kind of get situated for the adventure ahead. I try to do this at the end of every episode, but it doesn't always work out. My needs and everything going. Nice. Kind of a fire hazard. All right, so that should be, are these ready to plant or pull out? No, not yet. It's all my turnips. So working on this base has been fun. Plan on staying here for a little bit longer. And then just as the series goes on, I'm going to move stuff over to that island. I should go around and even out some of this stuff too. I try not to do a lot at night. Looks like that's going to be one of those days where I try to be up on it. Okay. What was over here? I feel like there was a house. I really need to just like go back and rewatch. I think that would be fun. That way I can take notes on things that I've been wanting to work on and things that I haven't gotten to yet. Gonna need a lot of fine wood for a portal hub, which I think I might work on next. I'm also, so right before this video comes out, I wanted to have it during the last one, the poll regarding whether or not I transport metal through portals, and we've we've been getting ravaged by a snowstorm, so been kind of busy keeping my driveway and my yard kind of situated so we don't get buried, and doing my best to keep that all going. We've gotten, let's see, last week it was, I think we had a day where it was about, it was like mid-60s Fahrenheit, which for March, that's pretty good. And we went from that to 5 days later, the kids had a snow day, and then 2 days after that, we got 2 feet of snow overnight. So, been busy with that. It's been fun. Oh, a snowy wood. Right as I'm talking about a snowstorm. That's funny. Okay. I feel like I should have, I mean, I know I do have a chest for like travel stuff, like my bear armor and everything. I should just bring that with me. I think that'd be fun. Let's do that. Change it up a little bit. Bring my bear. Let's see. Since I'm going into the Black Forest to get my blueberries. There we go. That way I can play around with this. But anyway, ADHD's strong today. I woke up early, so my my meds aren't working as good right now when I record late. Alright, so I don't need my best foods. Yeah, let's just do that. Throw the muck shakes in there. Maybe I'll just bring some... Oh, I don't even know if I can make Queen's Jam now that I'm thinking about it. Get some carrot soup. And then I guess maybe just bear meat, because I want to keep my boar meat, because I'm going to need that for sausages now. So we'll do that. Store all these back. While that's cooking, I'll run over here and drop my cultivator off. Maybe my hoe too. So my big goals right now, as far as like where I want to go, like what I want to do, I guess. This is over at the portal hub. Anyway, I want so I want an axe, I want the huntsman bow, and I want a full set of iron armor. And then I want to be able to upgrade my club at least once or twice. So I guess we'll see how that works. Nice. If I remember right, yeah, there's a burial chamber right here. So this is going to be my portal hub area. I will, I want to improve on it. Because when I was building it, I did watch, like I watched all of my footage back. And it was kind of painful watching me like figure out, you know, where the structure points is. Like, look how messy this is. It happens, but I can do better. I want to go find... It's a pretty small black forest as far as I can tell. It's surrounded by a swamp, and then right over here's a plains. I don't really want to get too close to that. I have a death skeeto come and snipe me. Also trying to find a friend for Rocky. I love this. So I should probably pay attention to that. So health regen, stamina regen, but then I'm slightly weak to blunt, slash, and pierce. Okay. This is a mushroom spot. Yes, a very tiny black forest, so I don't really know how much I'm going to be able to explore without a possible death skeeto coming and getting me, but I just want to find at least a blueberry spot in this area, and then I'll dip. Oh, those are feelings. This is kind of where, oh, there's that little camp right there. Okay, yeah, we're running. I don't know if they heard me. They probably did when I started running. I could probably take one or two of them right now, but I don't really want to. Oh yeah, especially now that it's raining. Yeah, let's go. There's a bunch of them now. Oh boy. So no blueberries today, in this area anyway. It's always scary when you find enemies that are two areas ahead of where you're at. Okay. I have more black forests that I can explore. I'm not too worried about it. Since I'm gonna put up a poll. It's so far, the votes are like, I don't know the exact numbers, but as far as using the portal for metal, I want to say it was, you know, I don't have an exact number like I just said, but it's got to be, you know, if I had to guess, 10 to 15 yes and like 2 to 3 no. Yeah, I'll fix this. Okay, let's go to a different black forest that isn't around scary things. Oh, can I get this fish? Maybe? Nope, scared him. Need to try and find Rocky a buddy. I'm using this as my storage area right now, so I have 90, almost 100 iron, which for what I'm, like the main part of what I'm looking for right now, that's good enough. Because I figured I think it's 20, I guess I can look. It's 20 iron for basically everything that I need. For every piece. And there's 5 specific pieces I'm looking for right now, so let's see. So I want the axe, yep, so 20. Scale mail. Another 20, the bow, another 20, so we're up to 60 already. Iron helmet, 20, so 80, and the greaves, 20. And then to upgrade the iron mace, it's 10, and then I think the next one's 15, so when I get that up to at least level 3 before bone mass, and then maybe a couple levels in the banded shield, so I'm close. Not quite where I want to be, but very close. Alright, what else do I have? Stuff that's over here. It's a storage system that I'm working on. I'm gonna have everything labeled like you saw in the very beginning of the video if you're new. And so let me look at black
forest. So this whole black forest I haven't really explored, so let's go do that. I'll just like run up this way and like right here on. Go and check all that out. Why not? Got enough black forest level foods to go there. Rocky. Ooh, I need to restock my poison meads. We work on a couple mead bases for that, so I think it was... You know, there's thistle, necktails, and coal, maybe? Poison resistance, so I need honey too. Okay, that was close. Okay, cool. Cool. I like to be ahead on stuff like that. Especially if I'm going to be in the swamp for a little bit. So... I guess while it's raining, I can't really do much. Let me go check on... I feel like these crops should be close. Oh yeah, a lot of those are popping right now. Hear that. So I guess I'll go around, maybe I'll chop a couple trees and come back. Kind of a bummer that it's raining. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. I'm gonna have to mark this as something. So I'll show it off in a second. Maybe log hut? I don't know. So it's a tree that I chopped, like landed perfectly in this, and I don't know, I feel like it looks like a cool landmark that was just kind of there. Oh. I must have had a lot of progress on a lot of this. Because I like to chop a bunch of trees in a row. And then that way they kind of run into each other and do damage, and I don't have to chop wood too much. Yeah, so that's staying there, that log. Guess I'll go chop some stumps. I don't really, it's not necessary, but it just drives me nuts if I leave these for too long. I like to clear them up every now and then. Huh, I wonder. So these can have these like ship structure things. They can have multiple treasures in them. Oh, there's some bones. All sorts of things, and like you can dig this out. I'm actually kind of really happy with the garden that I planted in the last episode. And one cool thing with I don't think I'm gonna find anything in here. I'll come back. Got some bones out of it. Those are always nice. Yeah, so I got this treasure, like, I think it was episode maybe 3? But you can come back after you beat bone mass. And I won't spoil it in case you're new. I got a decent mix of some of you who are like really new to this game and some of you who have been playing for a while like me. I like to try and, I think I said that in like maybe the first episode. I like to try and balance it out, you know, whether you're new and wanting to learn and kind of have like a natural paced sort of guide almost. Or if you're like me and coming back after a couple years now. Just getting like little gentle reminders on things. It's always nice. Seeds. I think I have those over at the other place. Let's make sure this boat isn't gonna die anytime soon. I have, yeah, my harpoon's in there. I should probably take that out. Sorry, it's a little dark for a sec. Just getting all the uglier parts out of the way here. There we go. Try to level out my ground wherever I can when I'm thinking about it. So this harpoon I want in my other boat so I can take out a serpent whenever I get around to that. Alright, so what am I not going to need in the Black Forest? Hey, rude. Yeah, I guess I'll let these go. 'Cause not all of them, because like when you're looking at your crops, it'll say pick up when it's ready, but it'll say healthy when it's still growing. So I don't know, rather than make a bunch of different trips, I like to just do it all at the same time. All right. Rocky changing his faces. It's a question mark. I think that's new to me. He's dropped some wisdom before and actually talked. I think I've counted at least twice. Okay. Got my rested buff. Got all my stuff to bring to my other base. Let's go get some more blueberries. Should grab some more core wood while I'm over here too. Feels very nostalgic just running through this area. I did rewatch one of the earlier episodes, and just seeing me run through here for the first time in leather armor was cool. An uncharted house? Nice. There's a bear right there. You know what? I'll take on the bear with... There we go. There we go. I think that's the first time I've ever triggered that new iron trinket. Ooh, parry and a dodge at the same time. That was cool. Got him. Nice. So yeah, that's a big difference for me for where I started in the Black Forest and now. I mean, I know I'm into the swamp and like probably within a couple episodes of fighting bone mass, but just learning bears has been very brand new to me this entire series, so. And now I'll be able to upgrade my armor too, I think. A little bit.
The buke berries. They're helpful later on, but I don't really like them right now. Ooh, a troll? I could take on a troll. Let's do it. Oh. 164. Oh! I forgot I take more blunt damage. Oh boy. Okay, yep, definitely gonna have to... That was scary. That hit hard. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I guess this, let's see. Yep, you take I mean, it's slightly, but it's still a troll. Dang. Well, we lived. It's all good. And my inventory is already pretty much full. So let's really just need to find some blueberries. That's the whole point of my Black Forest journey right now. It's a very active area, especially now with bears. Still got to be my favorite biome in the game, though. Some more copper over here. This is nice. Oh, the sunbeams coming through in the Black Forest. I don't know why. It hits different for me. Like, I don't know. Like, it might be that and like the somewhat kind of sad music going on. Yeah, I'm really not finding any blueberries. Oh, here's some. Cool. Oh, it's a big patch. Giant patch. Nice. So, like right here. Let's mark this with a B. Some more over that way too if I need to. I feel like I'm comfortable enough to walk around here at night. I'm also still getting used to this armor though, so it's being slightly weaker. I do also have, there's a Black Forest over by Hilder. So maybe I can go over there and explore that area too.
I want to turn one of these into, you can turn them into a wood, stone, and resin farm. How's my rest buff looking? I really could bring a portal with me. That way I can just drop it and run back home, get my buff. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting trolls. Oh, he should be like half dead. Oh yeah, that's hilarious. Hit him with a critical. Okay. Well, it is, let's see. Check my little daylight. So, we're still about midday. Not too bad. Got 6 minutes left on my buff. Just want to find a couple more blueberries and then... So I have 11. That's really not a lot. I do need to go deer hunting soon just because it's fun. And with these too, so these purple fires, if you're not familiar, they spawn great orbs, like all the different great orb variants. And you can go up to them and you can drop like a campfire or a workbench or something near it and it'll stop them from spawning. In case they're overwhelming it a little too much. It happens, especially early on. And then as far as marking resources and stuff go, for me anyway, I don't really mark anything unless I have at least, I don't know, for berries and stuff. I won't mark it unless there's 3. Blueberries, sometimes I'll do it for 2.
Do I have the spear yet? I don't think I do. I can't remember. I'll grab it. Alright, I'm on the lookout for a couple more blueberries. I know I have a few marked already. Basically just trying to expand that little network, and then I'll run back home. I only have 3 minutes on my rested buff, so I could build a campfire and camp where this guy lives, right in here. Gotta be another one. Oh, really? I feel like there's always two by these, but okay. Start making my way back. Troll over that way too. Finding a lot of copper today. So I could, hold on a sec. Let me run back to that burial chamber. Because this is something I've not really done very well. I guess, hold on, let me run away from the locals. Something I've mentioned, but I don't think I've really ever done it. Maybe right before the Elder fight episode. So I'm not going to do anything in this chambers, but the campfire is something you can just build. You don't need a workbench or anything. You do that, and then you can sit in one of these. Gives you a little more shelter, and then as a reminder, or in case, you know, it's the first time you've seen Valheim or my series, the comfort level. So when you have comfort, each number next to that comfort gives you an extra minute. So whenever you see that, you have a base of 7, and then every number from that comfort gives you another minute. So yeah, that's how we just got 10 minutes. Can't breathe in the smoke. Yep, I was taking a little bit of smoke damage. Okay, so now I have 10 minutes instead of the minute 30 or whatever it was. And now I can run back out and take on this troll. Not that they've been hard to do this time, but cool. And then I think what's up good on blueberries, if I have time today, I want to make sure I can get some fine wood, because I'm going to need a lot for the portal hub build. And that's where most of my iron is and will be, because I have a few more crypts over there too. Or meat I do need. What can I get? I guess troll trophies for now. Okay. Yeah, let run and grab. I'm pretty sure this is... Yep, there's blueberries there. I just got those ones. Yeah, grab that and then make my way home to chop some more fine wood. I think this is one of the first blueberry patches I found. Okay. Huh. This would probably make a better boar farm area. Alright, we're running this way. Pop my boss power. Ooh, here's another boat. Let me mark that real quick. What symbol have I been using? The dig one. Okay, that's what I call this. It's dark. There we go. Should hopefully help. No, it's not always. I think I say this every episode, and I feel bad, but it's something I'm trying to be conscious of. When it's dark, not every screen on YouTube looks great. It's all like pixelated and stuff, so. Yeah. Oh, this game's so pretty. Thank you. I always hear that. Did I pick up raspberries on my way out? I didn't. Yeah, so these crops should be... I think I was away long enough to come back to them getting caught up, so... That was fun using the bear armor for a little bit. Kind of changing it up. Alright, so I have wood and everything over here. Yeah, let me go stack everything here that I'm gonna move. That was fun. I haven't had like a good Black Forest run in a while, so. Oh yeah, what does this do again? Base item stamina use. Okay, so I need to use this more when I'm like moving around at the base doing stuff. And then over here, I did have the spear. Okay. Still need to find the other axe head. So I can build the early axes.
Not as many blueberries as I wanted today, but still good. Alright, let's go back to sleep. Pretty sure that's a dream every night that I've slept in this episode so far. Which is cool. Day 93. Let's go. Okay. I got more blueberries. I need more boar meat, so I need to go work on my boar farm. Let's grab some of this wood that I've been kind of stockpiling. That way it's all right there. And then I'll rename this. I'm pretty sure it's boar. So I can check my boar farm. There it goes. So that's another alternative too, if you wanted to just have a, like, one portal you just change the names of. Something you can absolutely do. Sneaky, let's see. What's your status looking like? Oh, I think they reset. Yep, they definitely reset. Okay. So I need to stick around here for a little bit. So that kind of works out. They have food. I think I've been gone too long. So if you do that, they stop taming altogether. And they might have some progress. I'm actually not sure because I've never really been away from them for too long. So I guess we'll figure that out together. I'm going to work on gathering some fine wood while I'm waiting for boar to breed, and then ooh. I mentioned the snowstorm that's been going on. It's been crazy. But we just got like a big gust of wind. I heard the tree that's like just outside my studio, office, whatever you want to call it. Tree just like shook. Oh yeah. I gotta go check out that little arena again. I know I'm getting away from my boar again, but so somebody said to go back. God, this is probably like close to 10 episodes ago now. To go back to this when it was brighter and just look around. So it's like making me wonder if there's some kind of treasure or something underneath the, I don't know. I'm not seeing anything, but that also doesn't mean I'm... Let's see. Nothing there. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything, but I'm also not surprised if I'm not. I could also be unlucky if, you know, these have treasure in like the rare occurrences that they spawn. I don't know. This was new to me. I'm pretty sure that was new to the Call to Arms update though too, so one of the newer updates to the game. Alright, let me go back to over here. It's kind of a little more of a resource gathering episode and kind of just exploring a little bit, so I like to mix it up every now and then. Gather things that I need. I've spent a couple episodes building, so it's not the worst thing. I do try my best to not focus on one thing or the other too much. So maybe what I'll do is yeah, there we go. That way we have a door. See if the progress stayed the same. I don't think so. 38. Okay, it did. Cool. So 55 and you're 38. Okay. Pretty good. So I kind of want to visualize a little bit what's going to happen over here. So I think I want to have like a carrot farm at least in here, and then I think this little gap down below I want to have, I was trying to see if my workbench would reach, but I think I put it like right in the middle almost. I want to have it so the baby boar, when they're born, they have the chance to like go under this little gap, and then I want to connect it to this little area. Then that way it's, because a boar can, like, they have to be a certain distance away before they'll breed after a certain amount too. I can't remember what the cap is, but there's ways where you can build like a boar breeder and like have the babies drop, and then when they hit the ground they're like at a certain distance to where the game thinks that there aren't boar near you or near them, so they just keep making babies and they just keep dropping in. I don't know if I'm going to build anything like that in this series, but it's a fun thing to do. It's a good way to get a lot of meat and leather fast. Alright, I need more fine wood. I did say I want to do some deer hunting. I do like having deer rugs. Ooh. I am wearing my necktails shirt. I always sing the, in case you're new, if you've been around the channel for a minute, you probably heard me say this before because I say it a lot. But the picking up a necktail makes me sing the DuckTales theme song. Oh, that was close. My weight looking like, okay, we're good. I need fine wood, but I also need as much wood as I can get to, because... Yep, alright. I think I need to build a chest over here. Trying to mix up my swings. Which, another thing if you're newer, if you click on your middle mouse button, I'm not sure what it is on controller. It might be one of the sticks that you click in. But you do like a secondary thing, so. Is there one for the bow? No, that makes sense. Yep, so you got that. Nothing with the pickaxe. I think it's really just the weapons. The melee weapons, anyway. Alright, well, I can replant some of the... I didn't get any birch seeds. Where are you at? 74, okay. And you're at 58. Cool, they're moving along. Okay, let me envision this a little bit more. Oh, there's a mountain over that way too, so that'll be nice. So yeah, I want to have baby board drop in, and then maybe I'll use these two pillars to funnel them down this way to a point where they can't get back up, and then that way I'll have maybe this whole area. I like to try and work in like whatever's there, just because I think it's fun to like restore the pre-built stuff. But yeah, have them be able to walk through. They can't get back, and then they just kind of congregate here. That way you get your max rates and everything. I honestly need to have like a boar farm near my base. That way I can have it constantly running while I'm running around the base and everything too. Oh, I think I saw a fish. I did. Oh, did he swim? Oh no, he's right here. Yes! There we go. Perch. Oh. Wait. Oh. I was looking at this. Oh. Yeah, it's getting late. But having raspberries nearby is nice for these farms. In my last world, which I might end up doing a little tour of that. It's like a one-off video. I think that'd be fun to revisit that. I go back to that world every now and then. But, in my last one, I had a previous boar farm that I had, mushrooms growing in it. So I could just pick the mushrooms and feed them. I had like an infinite supply of food. Oh yeah, you can do that too. So I have 3 minutes. You can do this. And this helps too if you have a controller, you can like tie a rubber band on it. You can work on your sneak. I did this in Skyrim all the time. Do that right before bed, just like find a good spot to hide and then you can also, yeah, see, and just sit here and AFK if you wanted to. So nice little fun tip if you want to level your sneak. It does use a lot of stamina, and I think, let me see, because I remember this one, I think I had to go back every few minutes and like stop it. Let me just see how this, it's been a minute. Ah, okay. So either they fixed it or I'm misremembering this in Skyrim. But yeah, you can do that. Hold it down. Look at that, 3 sneak levels just from being in here. It's always nice. And I have my rested buff too, so that's making it grow a little faster. Let your stamina come back up and back to it. I do have things I want to build, but this is just fun. Alright, so these two should be close. I did end up with a full stack of fine wood, that's nice. Ooh, I should have brought my cultivator with me. Maybe let me do that real quick. Sneak back through the portal. I'll drop off whatever wood I have. And then, stock all this stuff too. Ooh, I don't feel rested yet. I should probably do that. Yeah, so boss items, I have my deer trophies in, but then everywhere else I'm really just kind of all over the place, so I do like to have like a dedicated trophies storage. Alright, let's eat all that. I wanted to grab my cultivator. My food is, I think, ready, if I remember right. And I'll grab this just to have it. Here I am doing base chores at night again. Hold on. Let's sleep again. See if we get another dream. Don't think it's nighttime quite yet. Oh yeah, must have just hit. $94. That's a lot of Valheim days. Okay. So many turnips now. I'm so happy. Ah! My son just scared me. Okay. So I'll get all these and like replant what I can. And then I do want to have like a small carrot farm over by the boars too. That way I can keep them fed, so. So let's see. Maybe I'll replant. I want to just keep the turnips ramped up. So 32. Need more seed carrots, so let's do that. Maybe I'll do the lower end. And then I'll replant these over by my boar. Trying to do mental math right now. Yeah, it's getting late and my kid just scared me a second ago. Actually scared me because it's just after midnight and he's still awake somehow. So I'm gonna have to plant these and get him back to bed. So we got what? 16 here. 2. Oh yeah. That's not what I wanted to do. I missed my finger. There, that should be good for those, I think. And then seed turnips and seed carrots. So 25. And I'm walking too because somebody suggested this and it's been amazing. You switch to your walking mode, you just walk really slow. We do one more. Yeah, if you do this, it's like spaced out perfectly to where they're still healthy. Like if you walk around, these should all be healthy as long as they're not too close to one of these. Alright, I think I ended up planting a little too many, that's fine. So I'm gonna do 15 carrots and then we should be good. There. And then you just go back to sprinting. And I have a bunch of turnips. See, this mainly what I wanted to do for this episode specifically was just get caught up on foods
like blueberries were one. I was waiting for these to plant. I think that was a big one. And then full beehive harvest. Bees are happy. It's good news. I think I went through the wrong portal. Sure did. There we go. So I really just want to plant some carrots here. Start like a little tiny plot, nothing huge, but just to have something that I can use for this little boar family that I'm trying to raise. Oh, shoot. I spooked it. There we go. So I can do the same thing over here. That might be too close. I feel like this one's gonna air out on me. Okay. I feel like I need to get out of its way, out of sight. As soon as the parts start flying again, I should be able to go in and sneak. Maybe not. The good news is that it's contained in this wall. Like, it would definitely go for my workbench and my portal if it... There we go. That boar should be close to being tamed. I think, though, I should probably stay crouched, but that's going to do it for this one. It is getting late, like I just said. Thanks so much for watching. A little more of a casual episode, just kind of gathering some resources and trying to explore a little bit more too. It was fun. It's all progress. It's a nice thing about this game is there's active things you can do, and then there's fun, like, little relaxing things too. It's always a good time. So let me know what you thought. I'm going to put that poll up for transporting metals through portals. I think it's probably going to end up happening. So far, the vote is overwhelming. Yes, do it. So we'll figure that out before the next time. So thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next one.